Hi family members, thanks for joining us on today's episode of Gistz with Nonye, where we talk about trendy topics, random talks, personal opinions and lots more. So on today's episode of the program, as they go now, we're going to be talking about silly questions that Nigerians ask that drives me crazy. Like, there's certain questions that you should never ask because it is clearly none of your business. But we're intrusive in nature. It's like we derive joy in poke-nosing into other people's businesses. And that's why we bother to ask. Or should I say we have the boldness to ask. Let's tag them as Jamb questions. Welcome on the show. Nigeria is so blessed with wonderful people that shows great concern over other people's problems. More like we drink Panadol for another person's headache. Speaking of Jamb questions, I'm not talking about the very obvious questions that are clearly stupid. Permit me to use that word. Questions like when you see somebody going out and you're like, you dey comot, or you see somebody that is clearly pregnant and you're asking, you don't get belly. Those are obvious Jamb questions, but let's not talk about those ones. These ones I'll be talking about today are more of personal matter than a public issue that should be brought out for debate. Questions like, 1, are you a virgin? Or are you still a virgin? Like, what do you need that information for, please? I'm listening. What do you need that information for? This is clearly a stupid question because you don't even know where to start from. Oh yeah, I'm a virgin. Oh no, I'm not a virgin. Yeah, I'm a virgin. Yes, I'm a virgin. No, I'm not a virgin. Number 2 Jamb question. Why are you still single? Bruh. I'm single because it is none of your business. That is it. Period. Number 3 Jamb question is wetin she born? Hey. Clearly the person gave birth to a baby. And if you are interested in the sex, if you really want to know the sex, go visit the person. You don't need to know. If a person calls you and says, my wife just put to bed, congratulations, let it end there. It will finish. Congratulations. Whatever the person gave birth to, it is none of your business. Children are blessings from God, boy or girl. Another question that our Nigerian people ask is, when are you having kids? Or do you have kids, madam? This question is not just stupid. On top of the stupidity of the question, it is very insensitive. Because you clearly don't know if these people have been trying to conceive. Or maybe they've been having series of miscarriages, which you're not aware of because they will not tell you. Because it is none of your business still. I just feel people don't know boundaries. Like, even if you have been following these people, like the couples, from the grassroots, from when they started dating to when the guy proposed and to when they got married, and now it's 5 years into their marriage and they've not gotten kids. I don't think it's still your business. Even if you are the godfather or the godmother in that relationship, you don't even have a right. It's not in your place to ask why they don't have kids yet. It doesn't make sense. Another question most persons are fond of asking is, when are you getting married? When she go marry? When he go marry? Should I even talk about this? I don't think so. I just feel it's a stupid question. Period. Number 5 Jamb question is, why are you still living with your parents? Oh, wrong now. Please. People that are still in their parents' house, how do I ask this question? You don't want to leave. Is it not somewhere on your list? It is on my to-do list. Chill. Number 6. Why do you have so much pimples? Or what are you using on your face? Your face is too rough. Have better things to give you sleepless nights than why my face is this rough. See pimples on your face. These people see these things like they know. So persons have even become so insecure because of the pimples. Then you will now come and be asking, why is your face so rough? Hey, why is this one? What are you using on your face? Some people go to the extent of saying, okay, let me recommend you to this one. Hello, I know you care, but you cannot care more than I care. It cannot disturb you more than it disturbs me. You're not helping matters by asking. The final Jamb question is, do you know me or do you recognize me? Hello, sorry, who are you again? Because if I knew you, you wouldn't have to ask me if I know you. That's just it. If you come to meet me and it appears that I don't know you, like I'm not giving you the vibe of, I know this person, no. Introduce yourself, especially when people will call you. hello, good afternoon, how are you? And I'm like, I'm so sorry. Who am I speaking to? And you're like, hello, you don't know me, you don't recognize my voice. Now it's okay to ask, so you don't have my number again. But the fact that you asked if I recognize your voice is something that baffles me. Especially when I have asked you, sorry, who am I speaking to? It clearly means I don't have your number again. As if your voice is recorded somewhere in my mind. I'm sorry, I don't recognize your voice. Please reintroduce yourself. Thank you. See, these are unnecessary Jamb questions, like questions that you should never ask people. Now, the truth, you might be asking because you care. That doesn't make those persons you're asking the questions feel less sensitive to those questions. Respect people's personal matters. You don't need to ask because it is none of your business, okay? For people that get these questions and they feel irritated by those questions, okay, basically how to answer them is either you give a short reply, that is if you really want to answer, if you feel a need to answer. Maybe the person asking you is an elder, your mother-in-law, all those family stuff. Or you could change the subject. You could bluntly state that you don't want to talk about it and let it end there. So that's a wrap on today's episode of the program Gist with Nonye. I hope you had fun and I hope you learned one or two on today's episode. On the comment section, do talk about your personal Jamb questions. Questions that when people ask you, you feel, oh, these are stupid questions, okay? These are silly questions that I don't have answers to. Do talk about them on the comment section. And don't forget to like, to subscribe, and share this video if you enjoyed it. One last thing before I go, always make productive use of your time and seize opportunities as they come so that tomorrow you no go ask, why me? Bye for now.